You have done a wonderful job. You have all become authors of this awesome story called Potato Showdown. One day in Potatoville, yes, Jeff the squirrel was hanging out collecting nuts outside of his best friend's castle, the king and queen of potatoes, and he heard a grumble, and he heard a rumble, and he saw coming over the hilltop a very angry looking troll. And Jeff, being a friendly squirrel, walked right up to the troll and he said, "Hello, friend, what seems to be the trouble?" And the troll said, "I don't want to talk right now. I'm starving and I got no time for silly little squirrels. I'm going right into that castle over there and I'm getting me some potatoes." Exactly. Well, Jeff was kind of disturbed by this because they were his friends inside that castle. And Jeff said, "Mr. Troll, I don't know what your name is, but there's no way I'm going to let you go into that castle and eat my friends. It's just not going to happen." And the troll said, "Well, I tell you what, I'll tell you two things. My name is Bobby, and I don't take any orders from tiny little squirrels like you. I'm hungry, and I'm going to go get me some potatoes. Get out of my way." And so Jeff had no choice but to activate his kung fu moves and his tongue of justice. That was awesome. Good job, guys. And immediately his tongue whipped out and it came out. Oh my goodness, it shot out 50 feet in front of him, wiggling and slapping. And the troll had no expectation that a squirrel that small would have a tongue that long. And he was taken completely by surprise as the tongue began to tickle him under his arms and he dropped his axe, and then the tongue began to slap him across the face. Smack, 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 smack. And there was saliva and slobber everywhere. And then for a final touch, Jeff swung out his tongue, wrapped it around the troll, and tied up the troll, and then he pulled back his tongue, and the troll spun in a circle, and water went flying everywhere, all the slobber, and Jeff went smack, smack, smack. Oh, gross, my own slobber on my face. But the troll was very dizzy. As he got control of his body, he looked at the squirrel and said, "Hey, squirrel, I ain't gonna take that. You can't take me down." And Jeff went, "I think I can. I've got another move. Fear, the flying face hug." And so Jeff, the flying squirrel, flew up into the troll's face and grabbed him. And the troll was all trapped. The troll was all trapped. He was trapped behind the squirrel's body. And Jeff was prepared for instances just like this because squirrels, of course, have pockets in their cheek. And Jeff's favorite thing to munch on between nuts was Jolly Ranchers. And he decided to spit all his Jolly Ranchers onto the troll's face and into his hair. And it got all sticky and the troll's like, "Oh, gross, I can't even deal with this." And as this was all happening, the king and queen of potatoes could be seen up on the top of their castle laughing so hard at the troll and his silly fight with Jeff. And then something happened. The troll got very angry, and then all of a sudden Jeff wasn't so brave. And he began to run from this very angry troll. But the troll slipped on a walnut and fell onto the ground, and his hair, all the Jolly Ranchers, he got stuck on the ground. And that was the perfect moment for the queen to use her staff of potat. And from up top her castle, she cast her spell, and whoosh, and you saw the trail of magic swirl through the air and down into the troll's face. And the troll had the troll's face on it. What have you done to me? Oh my goodness, I'm a potato! This is ridiculous! And he tried to roll away and he couldn't. Jeff picked up the troll in potato form and carried him into the castle. And the king and queen came down to meet this angry potato troll and said, listen, if you're hungry, all you needed to do was ask. We'd love to have you over for dinner. Why don't you bring your family? But you have to promise to be better. I promise, I promise, I promise, said the potato troll. And so the queen waved her wand of her staff of patat again, and the magic threw and spiraled through the air, boom, and pop, and the troll popped into troll form. But you know what? Jeff forgot to let go. Squish! Oh no, Jeff's caught underneath. The troll quickly rolled off. Hey, little buddy, you okay? The troll was already acting better. The troll left the castle, went to get his family, brought them back, and that night they all feasted on the corn that they grew inside the castle, and they made some popcorn, and they had a popcorn party. And from then on, the troll and his family were never hungry, and they were always there to protect Potatoville and the Queen and King of Potatoes. The end. That was your story, guys. Great job. That was awesome.